Right now, I want to give you an update on my psoriasis and show you some images here and tell you what I've been doing. So as you can see right away here, I've got a significant reduction in my spotting from my psoriasis. And one of the cool things is that I'm actually seeing a reduction in the dark brown scarring spots. So of course, you know, if you have psoriasis, like I do, the plaque psoriasis, once it's gone, that's great, but I've still got these dark brown spots on my skin. I've actually been asked a couple times if I've done that to myself, if I've injured myself. Somebody actually thought that I was putting cigarettes out on my leg, and those were scars from old cigarette butts that I used to put out on my legs. So yes, the joys of having psoriasis and awkward conversations with strangers. So what I've been doing basically to help my psoriasis and what I've seen work for me in reducing my spots is eliminating gluten and dairy. And then also I've been going to the tanning salon about 2 minutes, 3 times a week. Now, obviously check with your healthcare professional because there's other issues with tanning and things like that. But that's what I've been doing, and I've really seen some great benefits from it. So as you can see here, this is my left calf on my leg here, and just all of these spots down here are just clearing up. Those dark brown spots are disappearing. Now, of course, I do still have a few spots here and there, but overall, in general, my psoriasis is just reducing and it continues to get better and better. Now, I will be honest with you, I do have some dairy on occasion. I'd say a couple times a week. I had milk chocolate last night, actually. And then I'll have, you know, heavy cream, butter. When it's cooked, I try to avoid just drinking straight up cow's milk or eating ice cream, but I do have it in recipes and it really hasn't impacted me. Another great benefit of this diet is that itching, burning, general skin crawling feeling has gone away. So my skin feels really good. And I'll show you my right leg here. Again, same kind of thing here. Lots of these spots here are just disappearing over time slowly. And then I'm getting rid of spots faster than new ones are coming back. So I do have new spots that show up and pop up intermittently, but it's much slower than they're disappearing. So hopefully I'll keep this up and then eventually maybe they'll all go away. However, at this point, this is manageable. This is livable. I feel great. I don't have that feeling of psoriasis. So if you didn't tell me I had it and I didn't see it, I wouldn't know I had it because I don't have symptoms from it. So, you know, things that I used to have is that, especially in the winter when there's like static electricity, I would put on some sweatpants sometimes and I could just feel that static electricity and it would actually hurt and burn when I could feel that static electricity when I had a lot of my psoriasis spots. But that's completely gone away. Now the spots that I do have are still just as red and scaly, but they just don't itch and burn. So really that's the main benefit for me, and that's why I've been able to be 100% gluten-free, and then I'm kind of loosey-goosey on the dairy. I do have some every now and then, but for at least a year, I was 100% gluten and dairy-free. Then I added a little bit of dairy back in, but now I've just stuck with being gluten-free, and that's really easy to manage. Now, I do cook a lot of my own meals. When I go out to eat, I'm very cautious and careful about what I order, making sure that it doesn't have any gluten in it. The only thing that I'm not super vigilant about is if I'm getting anything deep fried, like French fries. I'm not really worried if, you know, they fry other things that might contain gluten in the same oil. I, you know, haven't really noticed anything with that. So I will continue to give updates, things that I'm trying. So if you'd like to follow along, please feel free to like and subscribe. Share with me your thoughts, and we'll continue to have this conversation on how to deal with our psoriasis. But what's really worked for me, I think, is eliminating gluten and then getting some sun. So yeah, check with your healthcare professionals to see, you know, what their thoughts are about that. And then, yeah, continue to check in. I'll keep sharing my journey here. Again, my name is Drew. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.